Okay, good morning. It is Sunday, the 24th of January, 2021. It is a misty, foggy, rainy, just an eerie, creepy little day today. So I said, well, why not and go out and shoot some video, because it's a perfect environment for that. Everything just looks a little weirder today. You can see from the road here, like I'm about to hit a major artery here in the city of Saginaw, and you can tell it's like already just faded out. Anyways, so today the goal, now of course this changed. On my last video I said, oh, I'm gonna go to the marina, and I didn't even go to the marina. So we'll see where today takes us, but my goal, I have 2 places in mind, just depending on my schedule, but my goal today is to visit the Samson, it's called Samson Park, I believe, and not Samson, I'm sorry, Marine Creek Park, and another one is the marina at Eagle Mountain Lake. I'd like to see if I can get to one of them or both of them, just depending on my availability and what's going on at home. So yeah, we'll just see how that turns out, but yeah, just to shoot some footage there. There's some interesting areas around the park. It's slimy out there, so I probably won't be out there long. It's just slimy and wet, and you know, I don't feel like getting too wet, but at least just getting out for a little bit and seeing what's out there and what's interesting. But curious thing about this fog and this mist, I don't know if you've ever saw the movie The Mist, but this kind of feels like that weather. I mean, I can see what's that, probably about 100 yards, and that's about as far as I can see straight ahead or off to the sides. So yeah, it's kind of creepy out there today. Anyway, stay safe and keep away from the monsters that live in the mist that will pull you out of your homes and yank you up into the clouds. Anyways, be safe, and we'll see what's coming on here in a little bit. All right. Just notice these little black, like little ducks over here. Kind of like ducks, or I don't know if they're a duck, but if you watch, they go all the way underwater. Like that one right there. There's 2 of them that went under, and they eventually pop back up, but there goes one. I guess that's how they get their lunch on this foggy day. But very peaceful. What's really weird about this is that you should be able to see the other side of the lake here, and you can't. I can see some kayakers or canoer people over there, and but maybe about a quarter of a mile across the bay here is a campus, a college campus. You can hear the highway, which is next to the dam, but yeah, it's just really eerie because of the fog. It almost feels like you're standing and looking at the seashore. I don't know, but yeah, I just thought those little ducks were pretty interesting. They're peaceful. There are those ducks again, and you can see the kayakers a little better this time. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You see the mosquitoes are out too. These guys here. But anyways, here's your ducks. What kind of ducks are those? They make a funny sound. Oh, we might have a smackdown going on here. Either that or it's a little boy duck courting a girl. He's on the prowl. Look at him, he's got his head lowered down. Very interesting. Looking at there are the ducks out there again. But looking here at the seashore, or the lake shore, it feels like the sea. I don't know why this fog just makes me feel like I'm right on the ocean. But looking here at the lake, you can tell that it's pretty clear water, somewhat clear. It's got a lot of green algae on the bottom. I'm not seeing any like minnows or animal life that's out there. So for the most part, it's just probably little fish out there. But obviously, you got some canoers out there on the boat. So I'm assuming they're out there fishing. I know I see people out here with poles all the time. But yeah, very peaceful. So I really like this park. They have these trails. They're all paved, and it goes around this little lake, Marine Creek Lake, I believe is what it's called, or reservoir. I'll throw in an overlay of the map here of Marine Creek. But yeah, if you see, it's they got some nice trails that curve around and go all around the lake. There's multiple places. I came in down that road there. However, there's other pull-in spots to park your vehicle and either ride a bike, go for a jog, go for a walk. I think it's about 5 or 6 miles long in total, which isn't too bad. But yeah, for a guy like me, I'm only walking about a mile a day, just getting back into exercise again. So maybe one day I'll be at 5 or 6 miles, but not today. Just shooting some footage rather, and seeing what's out here. But pretty little area. So I found this area a little interesting. They have so this whole lake is apparently like a park area, but they got this blocked off section there that says no trespassing. I wonder why they got this thing blocked off. I mean, it goes all the way down, that fence line goes all the way down here. And I wonder what's so special about this little area, other than maybe like a little paddle boats or something. But perhaps they open it up to people as well. I don't know. You can probably hear the it's like a generator or something right back in there. A little further back, I could see that there was like this big oil tank. So this is like a natural gas or a oil derrick of some sort is up there, up in those woods, which is kind of a shame. You know, this is such a nice park, and had it not been for that, you could really enjoy the serenity and the peace and the quiet. My guess is this is camping. This is what this has to be, because look, you got little fire pits. Either that or a day use fire pit. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Whatever it is, they got picnic tables. This is where I was wanting to come down and check out these picnic tables. I saw them when they were building them about a year or so ago. And then way back in there, you can see firewood. So maybe this is just for the homeowners. Well, because I see there's like a little trail, and it goes back into there, and there's some houses, or I see like a playground back in that area next to the homes that are back up in there. So interesting. But if they got firewood. Let's look at this. There's a sign. Oh, it just tells you the trail hours. So the Tarrant Regional Water District, and they open up at 5 a.m. interesting enough. It's not daylight until like 7. But yeah, this Tarrant Regional Water District has lots of trails. I've noticed that, and they're really cool. It's just a shame that this little park. Let's see, what do you think we can get in? What are our odds? 50-50? Nope. Access denied. But you can take a peek and tell me, what do you think of that little area? Is it cool? Can't tell from my side. But yeah, I can tell there's little fire pits back there and firewood like stacked up. Pretty interesting. But and what's this? A big cedar? It's green, or a cypress, or a spruce. Who knows what it is? Maybe you can leave me a comment in the section. A juniper. Just noticing all the birds that are out here. See them in the trees. Back up a little bit. Looks like there's a lot of them in that tree there. So I saw this tree here. It almost looks like it's giving a hug. If you look at the arms, it's kind of reaching out and ready to give you a big old bear hug. Pretty cool looking little tree here. But interesting fact about these trees here, like here in North Texas, very few trees stay green. There's no real evergreens out here during the winter time. I can see maybe a little bit of green on that tree right there, but for the most part it's all mistletoe, algae climbing on the trees, but they grow dormant in the whatchamacallit, in the winter. But yeah, pretty cool. So just a little bit more walking here in the park and carrying on. Hello, Mr. Snail. Not in a hurry. Go anywhere fast. Look how he pulls his little house behind him. I guess he would be the first mobile home. The first RVer. Look at him, he's pulling his travel trailer behind him. There he goes, he just inches along. Look at him, he's about the size of a finger. Maybe a penny if in circumference, or a quarter. Yep, checking. He's just drinking some water here on the sidewalk. Doesn't tend to make him look like an alien. I saw these fungus. There's a fungus among us. Over on here, you can see the little veins or the ribs underneath the fungus. Another one there, a couple of them there. All this rain has really brought them out. You got some cactus. Just saw a cardinal there. Maybe that's it. The male is the red one. Females are typically the brown one. The males show off their colors to impress the ladies. And they are definitely showing off here. Yeah, that's a female right there. And the males down below. Pretty neat. Squirrel! Oh, you heard me. Hey, Mr. Squirrel. Can you see me over here? Let's see. I am about 20 yards away from him. See, I'm back here and he's kind of through those trees. He's just eating acorns that are falling off these oak trees. All these oaks, and I almost walked right up on him. He took off running over there, but I was probably about 2 feet away from him and I didn't even realize it. Okay, today's all done. Figured I'd go ahead and call this a wrap. Appreciate you tuning in today. It was a drizzly day. Got out there and only got to go to the lake today, but it was fun. You know, I had enjoyed my time out there and hanging out, and then spent some time with the family. And until next time, if you saw my live stream from earlier, either today, depending on when you're watching this, or yesterday, I mentioned a little bit of kind of how I'm going to be moving this channel or directing this channel. So if you want to listen to that, feel free to tune in, and you can see kind of where I'm going with the channel. Like, you know, I'm going to be doing adventuring and maybe a little bit of health and wellness and technology and things like that. So camping, you name it. But feel free to review that live stream. It's only about 8 minutes long. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today. And I really appreciate you again, all the new subscribers. Just want to thank Little Bear. And I think there was one more. I don't remember your name, but I commented to you. So thank you both for hopping on, and looking forward to seeing you again later.